The Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you." So Abram went, as the Lord had told him. Abram obeyed the Lord. The Lord spoke, and Abram obeyed. But there's more to this. Abram was not simply following orders in his obeying. After all, at this point, Abram was an idolater. He and his family, first living in the land of the Chaldeans and then in Haran, worshipped an idol named Nimrod. Abram did not know Yahweh, the living God. And yet, when he heard the voice of the Lord, he responded. He obeyed. Why did he obey so quickly? Abram obeyed because he heard the Lord's promises to him. First of all, Abram believed that the Lord would show him where to go. Secondly, Abram believed that the Lord would make from him a great nation. Third, Abram believed that the Lord would bless him. Fourth, Abram believed that the Lord would make his name great. Now that's a lot of promises. And let's be realistic. It might be pretty hard for you or for me to believe if someone made those promises to us. And let's face it, already Abram was an older man. He was 75 years old, we think. He and his wife had no children either. How would a great nation be made from him? And also, who would have the strength to pick up and move, leaving behind all that they had known, all the comforts, all the certainties, the families, friends, everything they had grown to rely on? Give up all of these certainties and set forth on a journey to an unknown destination. And how long the journey would take, they did not know. Now, I can imagine that these things certainly entered into Abram's mind. I can imagine Abram considering these things, thinking about practicalities, thinking about physical and material things. But something else was vying for Abram's attention. And that something else was the word of the Lord. The Lord was calling out to Abram's soul. The Lord was calling to Abram to think beyond his body, beyond physical realities, and beyond presumed physical limitations. The Lord was calling Abram to think beyond the fact that his wife Sarai had not borne him an heir up to that point. The Lord was calling Abram to think beyond the fact that he was 75 years old. The Lord was calling Abram to think beyond whatever was limiting him in the life he was already living, and calling him to be born anew, to be born from above. And this is the crucial point. Abram obeyed the Lord because he believed the Lord's promises. As far-fetched as they sound, Abram believed. And as potentially difficult and long and perilous this journey might be, Abram still believed. So hold on to these thoughts. We will come back to Abram. But right now, we're going to move to our gospel reading and consider another man, Nicodemus. Now there was a Pharisee named Nicodemus, a leader of the Jews. Now right away, we might start thinking, well, this story is probably not going to turn out very well. It's about a Pharisee, right? And the Pharisees are the ones that were always trying to and eventually succeeded in having Jesus arrested and put on trial. And they were the ones who saw to it that the Romans crucified Jesus. And this is true. But among them, we know of two such Pharisees by name. One was Saul, who was later then named Paul. And he certainly did some wicked things in his earlier years. He refers to himself as the foremost sinner of them all. And he's correct. Well, Well, Nicodemus is the other Pharisee, whom we know by name. So being reminded of Paul, we shouldn't be so quick, though, to dismiss Nicodemus. After all, he did come to see Jesus and ask him some questions. He did realize that Jesus was special and spoke to him with respect. Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher who has come from God. And in fact, he was actually representing at least some other Pharisees when he came to Jesus, because he said, we know that you were a teacher who has come from God. Also, we know that when Jesus was arrested, Nicodemus argued in front of the authorities and other Pharisees that Jesus should be given a fair trial before he was condemned. And finally, after Jesus was crucified and died, it was Nicodemus who went to ask for his body so that he could be properly buried. So my point is this: we must credit Nicodemus for several things now as we listen about this encounter with Jesus. In this encounter, Jesus tries to get Nicodemus to think beyond his physical life. He tries to get Nicodemus to think beyond the comforts and structures of his life as a Pharisee. Just as the Lord was calling out to Abram by calling out to his soul, to get him to be thinking about the spiritual life, Jesus was now reaching out to Nicodemus' soul to get him to think about his spiritual life. Jesus is calling Nicodemus to a new life, one born of heaven. With that new life, there would be new possibilities for Nicodemus, seeing the kingdom of heaven and entering the kingdom of heaven. But Nicodemus is stuck. He can't think past his current life as a Pharisee. He can't think past his perceived limitations of the physical life. He asks, how can anyone be born after having grown old? And Jesus answers him, are you a teacher of Israel, and yet you do not understand these things? So Jesus is saying, don't you remember Father Abram? Don't you remember how he left all the comforts and certainties in his life and went on a journey because the Lord had made him promises? Don't you remember how outlandish, how impractical, how unbelievable those promises must have seemed to him? And yet he believed. And isn't he the most fundamental person of Israel? Wasn't this the most fundamental event for the people of Israel? This is Father Abram. And now, you who are a Pharisee, who ought to be remembering these things, you're still stuck. You who claim to believe in Yahweh, the living Lord, are stuck. And yet, Abram, formerly a follower of idols, believed the Lord's promises. So Nicodemus, I want to answer your question. You asked, how can anyone be born after having grown old? And here's the answer. Follow the example of Abram. Believe the promises of the Lord and then obey. So the Lord spoke those words to Abram a long, long time ago. And Jesus spoke those words to Nicodemus 2,000 years ago. God is speaking those words to us right now, today, and every day. He's saying to us, each and every one of us, he's saying, you've been baptized. There is more to you than your physical life. Through your baptism, you've been born anew. I am speaking to your soul. I'm reminding you that you have a spiritual life that needs tending. Do you want to see the kingdom of heaven which is promised to you? Well, then be like Abram, not Nicodemus. Don't get stuck trying to analyze the spiritual life. Don't get stuck in the comforts and the certainties of the physical life. Don't be lured into the gratifications that are promised by secular society. Listen to the Lord's promises and believe them. The season of Lent is a gift for us. It's the time when we are reminded more strongly to be thinking beyond the physical limitations of this life and to be thinking about the limitless possibilities that await us in our spiritual lives. God's calling us. Even though Abram was an idolater, God loved him. Even though Nicodemus was stuck in his life as a Pharisee, Jesus told him after that whole conversation, this is where Jesus said this, after that whole conversation with Nicodemus. This isn't something that just comes out of nowhere. The most famous verses, perhaps, that Jesus has ever said, or among the top 3 or 5, follow this conversation with Nicodemus. He said to him, God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him may not perish, but may have eternal life. Indeed, God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him. So do you hear that promise that Jesus is making? It's no different than the promises he made to Abram. Abram believed those promises, and his life changed. His belief is what made him righteous. His belief is what led him to obey the Lord, and everything changed after that. So in this time of Lent, let us all be like Abram and really believe the promises that God makes to us through our baptism. Let us, like Abram, leave the old habits behind that might be hindering our ability to hear God's promises. Let us hear God speaking to our souls, calling us to the spiritual life. God's promises to Abram seemed impossible to believe, and yet he did believe them. And he obeyed, and his life changed. Abram went as the Lord told him. So let us believe and go forward, trusting in God, who working in us can do infinitely more than we could ever ask or imagine. And with God working in us, then, let us share his promises, his message of hope and salvation, comfort and consolation to all that we encounter, helping those in need with our thoughts, and our deeds, our words, and our prayers. To the glory of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.